Lovers.
Yeah, there's definitely a love triangle between the three of us. And I mean, yes, there's a lot of great chemistry and heat and all of that stuff, and that exists. That's real. You know, we all have really good chemistry, and but you know, Bo, she met Dyson. She trusts Dyson. She doesn't really know why at first, but she does. She trusts him, and it's the first time she's ever had, you know, a relationship, really. And then she meets Lauren, and there's a lot of attraction right away. For me, anyway. And, you know, she trusts Lauren. It's the first time she's had relationships, and they're real relationships, you know. There's a lot of love that Bo has for both of
and
these.
in conclusion, there is love.
There's love. You know, it's what I love is they're real. They're real relationships, and that's important for us when we think about portraying these relationships, that they're real, that they're genuine, and that they resonate with people. And we think that we've achieved that.
And I think too, like what's been sort of something at the forefront for the writers and for us playing the parts is that the relationships were sort of equal in that, you know, it wasn't just like two chicks getting it on, but you know, which I hope you enjoy. But that, you know, there is a genuine sort of love for each other, as is, you know, between Dyson and Lauren. By the way, I'm having an affair.
Season 3, tune in.
Thoughts?
On the love triangle. You know, there's just so much love on the show. Really, it's a love quadrangle, pentagon, hexagon. It just keeps getting bigger. Soon it's gonna be an octagon. You know. I mean, we're dealing with a succubus here, right? And she has certain needs. I'm an old wolf. I can't keep up all the time. And I'm here to in season 2.
Good job on her headache.
I don't want to get all mushy here.
Get mushy!
Yes, I love Bo / Anna Silk, okay? You know, originally the show was conceptually based with just, the love triangle wasn't going to exist. It was going to be about a bisexual succubus. And the producers wanted to bring in, Jay Firestone wanted a triangle for the obvious sort of dramatic storylines and tensions that you can build off of that. And season 1 we got to, season 1 was really sort of the beginning of it, and we got, you know, it was Lauren and Dyson kind of head to head. And you know, how do we fit this? We both had a lot of love for Bo, but we didn't have much for each other. And I think as season 2 starts going along, you know, there's more tendrils of emotion sort of going between the doc and I, and it really, I'm not going to blow anything here, so I should stop talking because you guys haven't seen season 2.
I haven't read that script yet.
September 4th, 9 p.m. showcase. A week and a day.
Yeah, things definitely continue along the complicated road, for sure.
Can I take a picture of you guys? Wait, hey, go, cheese. What's up? Cheese. Well, there's so much coming this way, and I just thought it's only fair.
You're all going to get tagged in Facebook.
I've got a question for you, Chris.
Oh no.
Dyson is somewhat of an enigmatic character, and you kind of touched on this a little bit already.
What does that word mean?
He's a mystery. He's shrouded in mystery. Are we going to learn more about your past in season 2, without giving anything away, of course?
Without giving any away, well, I cannot do this without being a Scottish accent then. You may or may not find out that he has his roots on a little island on the northwest part of Europe. I don't know. Yeah, absolutely find out more about that. I'm gonna stop with that Scottish.
Yeah.
I love it. Actually, when I get drunk, I start talking Scottish.
No.
Never, not right now, especially not on Saturday mornings. Yeah, absolutely. You find out a little bit more, and you know, we get to go into his past a little bit, and we're only halfway through the season, so I'm not quite sure how much more we get to explore then. But
What's been great about this season for us too is that we're shooting in order this season. Last season we shot out of order in terms of episode order. It was a little confusing for us. Chris and I would look at each other like, do we like each other in this episode? Do we not like each other? But this year we're shooting in order, so we are, you know, we get the scripts and unfold this story the same way that you guys will experience it. So it's fun for us. You know, we don't know what's going to happen in the next episode just yet, and that's exciting.
And as a succubus, do you think it's a challenge for Beau to walk that line between love and lust all the time?
Yeah, you know, it's definitely a challenge. You know, Beau is a sexual being, a very sexual being. And, well, not very. She is. That's who and what she is. And so it is hard to walk that line. I mean, it's a fun power to have, I have to say. It's great to have guest stars come on and I just have to sort of touch their cheek and they are, you know, putty in my hands. But yeah, it's a fun line to walk.
Now, the series looks to be physically demanding for actors. I'm guessing that it is a physically demanding show. What type of training do you guys receive or type of preparation do you do for those action sequences and fight scenes?
I lift very heavy encyclopedias.
I lift very heavy hamburgers.
I do train a little. I did some cool training before this season. I got to train in this beautiful park in Los Angeles called Griffith Park, early in the morning with this martial artist. And it would be all foggy, and he'd come with his fighting sticks, and there would be coyotes running by. And I was like, wow, this is a pretty cool job I'm preparing for. So I did a little bit of martial arts training and just try to stay strong, because I do get my ass kicked a few times.
I carry a clipboard.
I don't know. I came from an athletic background, so I mean, all of those things helped me develop Dyson in his physicality and the way he carries himself. But I am getting old, as I'm sad to find out. And, it's harder and harder to keep up. In fact, I injured myself on an
Men
episode
get
of
better
Water.
with age.
Thanks, babe. Yeah, we may look better, but we don't function as well.
Chris and I were texting each other before second season. He's like, are you in shape? I'm like, kinda, you know, are you? He's like, no, not really. And then we get there, like the first episode, he takes off his shirt and I'm like, I hate you. I hate you. I thought you were gonna be out of shape with me.
I have to give that all props to my mom. My mom has great genes. She had a six-pack without ever working out until she was 50. The McDonald's and Tim Hortons caught up with her. But yeah, that's for me.
Wow, man, live exercises.
We have some really amazing stunt guys we work with. We don't have a lot of time, you know, to learn the stunt choreography and stuff. But we try to do the best we can. So we have some really great people to show us how to look cool, and we just try really hard.
Yes, and I have an amazing stunt double. She's a very fit. Do you have stunt double?
Yes.
Yeah, he's 60.
Yeah.
He's better shape than me.
He's a good stunt guy though. I did a fight with him recently, one little move, and I sort of picked him up and he went flying and I ran over like, oh my God, I mean, I'm so sorry. And he's like, you know, I did that. I thought, wow, you are good. I actually felt like I did that.
Of the creatures you guys have encountered so far on Lost Girl, which ones would you find the most frightening or the most fascinating?